love on the south side, yeah, that's right. Reppin' Inglewood, got my hustle tight. From Chi-Town streets where the wind blows, fierce, built up like steel, can't nobody pierce.
Hey, oh my, hey, hey y'all, hey, glad y'all can make it. Hey, Coffee, we missed you the other day. You said you was going to be here. Hold on, let me turn this down. Did y'all hear me on the phone? Okay. Let's see. Hey, made in Texas, Carolina, Mimi. How are you? How are you? How are you? Oh, let me, Coffee, are you available today? Let me know. And happy hump day to you all. Hey, my Sandra Moore. How everyone doing? I gotta get my favorite co-host up here. Cause I'm gonna get him. Let me turn the music down. Today has been an interesting day in these streets, don't you think? Hey, Mark, how you doing? He all the way in Cleveland, and I know it is cold because it's cold here. Yes, it's been an interesting time and day in the YouTube streets. Hey, Larry, how you doing? And I had an opportunity to be on Dear Woke Christians channel today. If you haven't, please join Dear Woke Christian. And they went over the court cases, who everybody's suing everybody. I don't know if you all seen it yet, heard about it. They're doing a whole lot of extra. Coffee, I dropped the link. And so it was very interesting. I don't know. The one thing I hate about this. Oh, here comes Coffee right here.
Hello.
Hey, Coffee, how you doing?
Well, a little bit tired because I'm still at work, but I'm doing good. How
Are
about
you?
Yeah, I'm on my break.
Okay. You bring your lunch with you?
Well, I actually just ordered some Chipotle, but they just messed up my order, so I'm like completely mad right now.
No, hey, bring your disguise. Oh no.
Yeah, they just messed up my whole order.
How can you mess up a Chipotle order?
Right, because I don't eat lettuce and corn and stuff, and they put all that in my order, and I specifically said what I wanted.
Somebody didn't read, huh?
That part.
In that order.
How was your day though?
It was good. I can't complain. I was on Dear Woke Christian channel today. Made in Texas, as she saw Hey Maria in Disguise. And it was fun. And they was reading the lawsuit from Jedediah against all them people and Kamal against all them people. Hey, cynical.
Okay, I'm sorry. Keep going.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying, he was reading everybody's, what's the paperwork called? What is this called? How you do? Oh, I can't do it. I know how they be doing it. How they be doing it? Okay, there. The case.
Oh, the lawsuit case.
The complaint. Oh, this is a complaint. He was reading their complaints today.
So what's going on? I'm lost on who's suing who and what's going on with that.
Well, Kamal is suing Thornton Township, Stephanie Wiederman, Christopher Gonzalez, Carmen Carlisle, Kiana Belcher, Jason House, Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood, Allison Keys, Nikia Cloud, Jedediah Brown, and Lavelle Redmond. And then Jedediah's, I don't have Jedediah's paperwork, but Dear World Christian had it. Who he's suing.
And how much is this lawsuit supposed to be?
Kamal wants $10,000.
$10,000?
Mm-hmm. No, not $10,000. Hold on. Revert, Diana. Sorry. I don't know why I said that's way too low. 10 million. Sorry. 10 million. My fault. Yeah, that's more like it.
Oh, wow. Hey Harold. Hey everybody. That's
Hey,
all.
Harold.
I can't
10
believe
million, thank you.
I cannot believe he's suing the township.
Why not?
What do the township owe him? They gave him a job.
Hey, listen, when people don't have nothing to lose, they will sue. They
Do
don't
you
have nothing to lose.
do you think he'll win?
I don't think so, but stranger things has happened. And they want a jury trial.
How do y'all find all this
Yes.
information out? And I don't know
Mhm.
none of this.
Mhm.
I said, how did y'all find all this information out? And I don't know none of this.
The T, you know that Dalton politics is everything.
Oh, oh, I don't have their website, Dalton
Uh,
Politics.
on your Facebook.
No, I'm not on
Um,
Facebook. I don't
oh,
do
you
social,
know,
guys. Only
I
thing I
know
do
that's right.
is YouTube, and that's it.
I know why.
It's too much
So
drama.
it's exactly. I'm like, I don't even want to. I talk about it, but I'm like, I don't want nobody coming for me talking about they suing me. I ain't got no money.
And then $10 million though.
10 million. He want 10 bands. And I don't. I would. He would. Now his attorney allegedly. If you look him up, he's an entertainment attorney.
You know the name?
Let me tell. His his name is his last. Okay, his first name is spelled Manotti Jenkins. Matani Jenkins. Manotti. He looked like what's the man who passed away? Hey, dear Walt Christian, how are you? Hey, dear Walt Christian, are you able to come up? And if you all haven't, please join Dear Walt Christian channel. It's a blast.
Carolina Mimi said Bo Brindley is Kamal's attorney.
No, I have his paperwork right here. Not for that one. Not for this one. It's my Manotti Jenkins. And he has a downtown. Got my okay. I'm so loud. Yes. Yes, that's what it says. And he's a down 161 North Clark. Supposedly he done had to help Rihanna with something.
Oh wow.
So he called himself the super attorney.
The super attorney. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much they paying him.
Who?
The super
Oh
attorney.
yeah. You're right. Hey, listen, he been and looking and listening to your Christians live today. I heard that Kamal started in March of let's see when was it? Oh, he was full time in 2022, and in March. Does that make sense to you? In about November 22, the township hired Plaintiff Woods as a full-time director of the at-risk youth program for the township. Plaintiff Woods is the significant other Tiffany Henry supervisor who was appointed in March. So she got appointed in March for the supervisor position, and she gave him a job in November.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm back. I just had to disappear for like 1 second. I'm back.
I know you at work, so I give you mercy and grace. But I was saying, I was reading this complaint. Mm-hmm. So Tiffany became in 2022 as a complaint stated a supervisor of Thornton Township, and hey Amy, in March of 2022, and Kamal got his job in November 2022.
Oh wow!
So we in 2020. 5. We don't really count this year. So for at least 2 years, he's gotten $100,000. So I'm sure he saved his money somewhere.
Well, honestly, I think he got more than that little money because if I'm not mistaken, didn't they give her like a grant money for the youth program?
Oh, he probably got some of that money too.
Yeah, and he never did a lot with the youth. But you know what they did? I did hear that he did do something with with Lil Durk or something like that. But that was like a year or two ago, wasn't it?
What did they do with Lil Durk?
Okay,
They had a concert?
I'm sorry. I think he had them. I think he had him to come to the Thornton Township event one time.
Really? That probably took all that 100,000. Oh, he wasn't in jail at the time. He was talking about before he went to jail. Yeah, he's in jail now. He probably came like before. Hey guys, how are you doing, guys? I hadn't seen you in a while. He was at the township. I don't know. I didn't know about Dirk coming to out here. To be honest, we're gonna have to let Kamal. We're gonna have to let Coffee get back to work. You know what I'm saying? So, this complaint is very interesting. I don't know how far it will go. Oh, he's referring to the event that happened in 2023. Oh, she had G Herbo. I remember G Herbo. Okay, yes, I do remember that. Hey, Gardis, do you have time to come up today? Yeah, okay. I didn't even know that. And I didn't even go to
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. We finna kick what's his name off because he at work. He need to be at work. We don't want you to lose your good job.
Okay, I'm back, y'all.
We don't want you to lose your good job trying to fool with us in the nurses' locker room. Yes. Gardis said it was G Herbo.
Hey, Gardis. Oh, G Herbo. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did get that information actually from Gardis. I used to watch him. He used to go to the meetings and he'll speak, and I think I used to hear him talk on Burgundy Blue.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I want to first say hello to my mentor, dear woke Christian.
You're hilarious.
How you doing?
Quite well, thank you. How are y'all?
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. Coffee Lord, good to meet you. Grace and peace.
You too.
I just want to jump on real quick. Because I just want to say thank you again, D-Love, for being such a great co-host, sitting third seat with us on today. I just had a lot of fun. I just said, you know what? I'm going to take this bonnet off real quick and run over here and jump on the screen real quick.
I appreciate you so much.
You are doing a great job out here. Thank you so much for keeping us posted. And let me say it again. Thank you so much for getting the case for me to read today, because I wouldn't have been able to read it if you didn't get it. So I just want to say,
no worries. Anything for you.
Give your input, dear woke Christian, on what you think about the whole lawsuit.
Oh, it's frivolous. It's just a waste of time. It's a money shakedown. It's, you know what? I'm gonna charge you $10 million and see if I can get $250 out of you. That's it. That's all they want. They just want some walking change to get up out of here. They know good and well they ain't gonna get $10 million.
Correct.
Just like I ain't gonna fly them. But would you maybe settle for $250? They might settle. They might just say, "Hey, let's just give him $250 and get him out of here. Shut him up." Because if you read it, when you read it, he makes the tacit threat that he's going to go after each individual trustee individually, which, by the way, is a hard pill to. That's a hard burden to make, to say that in your official capacity that you're operating individually. So that's crazy. But who wants to get sued? Nobody. So that, again, I think that's all they're doing is just trying to milk it and say, hey, Coffee Lord, you owe me $10 million, but I'll take 25. Like, okay, let me break you off 25 and get you out my face. That's what I think they're doing.
But don't you, dear world Christian, isn't there a process in law that you have to like pass the smell test before you even can?
Yes. However, if before, like, okay, this case has been filed, right? The lawsuit's been filed. And let's say it wasn't as trashy as it is in reality. And my lawyer picks up the phone and calls your lawyer and say, hey, D Love's lawyer. Yeah, let's why don't you come on down here tomorrow? Let's talk about this. Let's get this cleared up. So my lawyer and your lawyer sit down and y'all fight it out. We sit down and say, yeah, okay. They have agreed to give me $2.5 million. Will you take that, Jason? Okay, yeah, let's settle it. All right, they sign an NDA, they sign non-disclosure. And well, what's gonna happen to the lawsuit? They'll just drop the lawsuit. That's how corporate law works. A lot of the time, it's usually something that happens in the boardroom or in the conference room, not in the courthouse. Very rarely. So I'm sorry. There's no way after you read that thing, you can take this man seriously. He just wants, if you got him a couple Black and Miles, case of Black and Miles, he might be good, and some Hennessy, he might just go and take it and run, because he know he ain't getting $10 million. That's just crazy.
But I didn't think about the mediation.
That's all it is. Yeah, that's it. They're just gonna look. If I can Shanghai you real quick, get 350 from you, get 500,000 from you, I'm out of here. No other good reason.
Interesting. Okay, I take that one. Okay.
Well, and if I'm crazy, you'll see it in a matter of days. If this thing goes to court, I would be so surprised. It's gonna either they're gonna drop it, it's gonna get thrown out, or there'll be some kind of settlement with an NDA that you can't disclose with whatever it was that they came up with.
Really?
But I'm really doubting the last one. I really think it's gonna get thrown out because it's insane, especially with no evidence. If you're gonna say that man got cut and went to the hospital, where's the police report? Where's the police report? True. How'd you make your way down there to wherever you said it was, 35th Street? Wherever you said the law firm was. Where did you say the law firm was?
Downtown Chicago. It's on 161. I mean, not this man.
Okay. Well, okay. You can make it all the way to downtown Atlanta, but you couldn't get to a police station to file a police report? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I just want to make sure I understand how we play this game. No, that's garbage. So in my estimation, my pre-K law school student knowledge, this is a slap law. They're just trying to get some money and run. It's gonna probably get thrown out because it's frivolous. And I really would love to say that somebody's gonna get disbarred for it, but we've seen worse things here in Georgia. So I don't think Bo Brindley's in danger. I mean, we had
but it's not Bo Brindley.
No, Bo Brindley sat right there and lied and said that man was stabbed. Yeah. Now, but he said it several times. So I mean, it's really this attorney right here, the one that is going to be the one on the hook. But Bo Brindley's done some bad things before. But I digress.
Let me ask you another question then.
Sure.
Remember when before the fight happened, Miss Henyard said, "Don't worry, it's a lawsuit."
Thank you for the lawsuit.
You think that would come back to bite them?
It could be very possible. I do think it's interesting that nobody talks about how the atmosphere, if you will, the vibe of the room was just kind of ratcheting up every couple of minutes during that until the public comment. I think the argument could be made that she did antagonize it and she forecasted it.
Yes.
But everybody only starts their discussion with Jedediah called her an expletive. I'm like, but there was more stuff that happened prior to that maybe you should look at as well. But in my opinion, during the discovery period of a trial, that's where all that stuff's going to come out. They're going to get all that stuff out there. They're going to find tapes. They're going to go get hospital records. They're going to subpoena police officers. I mean, it's going to be a mess.
I feel sorry for it. Really, even when I was listening to you earlier today, I really feel sorry for the security guards because they don't get paid. They just hired help or
Yeah.
contracted work. So now this is going to affect their work
Oh yeah, for
status.
sure.
And
And
I'm gonna say this again: the tall one, I guess you said his name is Storm.
yeah,
He does things by the book, but he tried to be fair about it. So he was on the other end of the table where Tiffany was before that fight started.
I know exactly
It
where
was
it was. Yeah.
no way for him to get to where Jedediah and Kamal were before that fight happened.
Right.
But the security guard in the back, he was still sitting.
Right. I mean, it's unfortunate. Again, I'd have to go back and watch it again. Maybe I'll go back and watch it tomorrow and just kind of get a lay of the land, following the narratives that they told. Because I haven't watched it in a while. I'm sure most of us haven't watched it in a while, like from the end of Jedediah's conversation until the very end. And I'd have to look at it again to kind of place where everything happened, because I really don't remember where Brother Man was. But I wouldn't hold him as responsible as relates to the fight. But if he did, grab the guy up and drag him out and then take him in the back room and tune him up, well, that might be a problem if he did that. But how do you prove that?
Yeah, how do you prove it? This guy, he's really a nice guy, a nice person. Once you get to talk to him.
Got you. Yeah, I'm just like, what do you do? I don't know what to do with that one. So, I hate it because it seems like it's just going to be a dumpster fire. But like I said, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think it's going to turn into either A, get thrown out, or B, is going to just fall flat on his face because it's totally frivolous. But that's my little 2 cents, though.
Okay. The saga continues.
The saga continues. All right, now who's doing Tiffany YouTube channel watch? Anybody on Tiffany YouTube channel watch? Anything show up on there yet?
Hold on. She probably ain't gonna put nothing on there yet.
She ain't put nothing on there, period.
She just goading us on to get in on her show.
So I was looking, and on one of the Facebook groups, they were showing a video of her. She's like in a yellow top, like some yellow accent, like a blue and yellow shirt. She's talking about it's like 2 minutes long. They're talking about, I don't have the receipts. I got all these receipts. She got big piles of paper on her desk. And I was thinking, I said, this is so funny. So I went to her TikTok to actually see when the video was posted. When do you think that video was posted? Have you seen it?
The yellow shirt?
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick. Hold on a second.
Okay.
And I don't know how I'm gonna send it to you.
How do you can't I can't give you
no, there's a chat right here. I think I can drop it in here. All right, I'm gonna pull it real quick. And it's just so funny, like this information that she's sharing right here today, you would really probably mistakenly believe that it happened today. That's all I'm gonna say. And when I send it to you, I want you to just, if you can pull it up or you want to look at it, and just ask, when did this actually happen? It will make you laugh. Okay, come on now. All right, here it is. Yeah. Okay,
this is exciting.
Oh, she's so loud. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm putting it in the chat. Hopefully you can grab it and pull it up. You see it?
Oh, it's okay, I get it. Okay. Thank you. Dear, whoa, Christian. Oh, this is interest.
Yeah, she got like a blazer on with it's yellow and blue.
Why does it look new?
Okay, all right, no problem. Let's listen to it real quick. Let's pull it up.
Okay.
And put it on. And just and even if the chat wants to comment,
like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You gotta be in the mood to hear her.
It's interesting. I think it'll spark conversation.
Interesting. Okay, here we go. Hold on, let me make it big.
And we can't hear it yet, so make sure you
get it from me. And if you want to check me out, because I got other platforms, go to Spotify. And that way you'll see Tiffany Henry on the Move podcast. Yes, Spotify. And you can also go to Apple Podcasts, because those are different outlets to view all the content. And y'all asked me for the receipts, but I got the receipts right here. on ice, like I always do. Y'all ask for it, and I'm about to deliver. I got episode after episode after episode. Just wait your turn. Yeah, your turn coming. Just wait. Y'all doing all that talking. Y'all doing all that lying. And I told y'all, stop lying on me before I start telling the truth on y'all. And that's what this is.
Hold on. Is that her college degree behind her?
That does not look like a college degree. I mean, it could be, but it doesn't look like one.
Okay. Just
was it done?
No, I just wanted to catch that.
He's so funny.
Behind the scenes. Let me keep.
Okay, go ahead and play, because I see some people already calling it out.
Community, nation, y'all gonna be shocked at the mess that's all around y'all. But I want to educate people in my delivery of receipts that y'all thought I didn't have. I always keep my receipts. I mean, I do a lot of talking, or it may come out a little slower than norm, but I keep receipts. That way I can educate the world as what happens behind the scenes that y'all don't see. I don't like fake news, because fake news tell you one-sided narratives. They don't tell you the truth. As you can see, you saw that first one. First one was lit, wasn't it? It was off the chain. And the problem I got is, when they do it, it's cool. But when I do it, it's a problem. But this how I see it in my head. Play the video.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
All right. So that's the end of it.
Sorry to get back. Let me.
All right. So my question is, D-Love, and what's going on, Gardis? When was that video filmed?
I've never seen her in that jacket. I don't know if anybody else has.
Just take a stab. It's okay. Gardis, you want to throw something in there?
Greetings, D-Love, and greetings, the dear world question.
Hey.
I think I saw that video maybe. I think it was it a couple of months ago, mid last year or something like that.
It's possible. It's possible.
Last year. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That video is from March 2023.
Really?
Now, the reason I bring that up.
Your garage too.
Somebody in the garage. Okay. The reason I bring that up is because if she had all those receipts that she was stacking up on the table, what is she producing now? Why is she not dropping those receipts now? And if she's still dropping receipts from 2023, almost a year ago, why is it that she's doing still has the exact same problems today if she had all those receipts back then? And so I just thought that was very interesting that she still got the exact same problems. It's like Groundhog's Day. Only thing that's changed is just the calendar, slightly. Barely, almost a year. And I'm sure it was happening before then even. Like you had those stacks of paper, you was showboating. If those are your receipts, why aren't you just dropping those? You should have been running out to everywhere possible to get those out there. Because she ain't got no receipts.
2023?
Yeah.
2023.
Wait, did I say 23 or 24? Oh, we're in 25 now. So yeah, it's 24. Sorry about that.
Last year.
I thought I remember seeing that video last year.
Yeah, I apologize. My bad. Please forgive me, y'all. So I apologize. But yeah, I just thought it was very interesting that she's still dealing with the exact same problems. Nothing has changed except really just the calendar. And barely that.
That's sad.
That is super sad. Let me just double check. Let me double check that. Okay, yeah, looking on her page. Yes, it was March 28th, 2024. If you look on her TikTok, that's where it came from.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just drop it in the chat for you too.
So she still hasn't resolved the problem.
Nothing has been resolved. She's still talking about receipts, still getting receipts, still showing receipts. Now, granted, we could talk for 2 days about her lying, saying that people got her podcast removed. That wouldn't make any sense, because if they got your podcast removed off of Spotify, they would ultimately get it removed off of Apple and off of the other platforms. Now, the problem is Tiffany Henry don't have no content. And she's not a good content creator. So she got out there and I'm betting she probably paid a studio to produce that podcast for her and then didn't want to pay any more money for it again because it was well produced. So she probably paid money for it. Let's just go on the limb and say $500 an episode. Who's going to pay $1,500 and not make any money back? Nobody. So she probably said, "Oh, I'm good." That was
It's
enough.
probably the same person who does her videos for her.
It's very possible. I mean, but when I was looking at it, I'm like, these are well done. Her video was well produced. So I was just thinking maybe she might have went to a studio and got it done. And she just don't want to pay for it anymore. But I digress. I can't prove that.
I mean, you're right. Nobody listened to it either. Was it? I mean, I have to go back and see how many people went to it.
Nobody cared. And just like this YouTube channel, nobody's gonna check that out. And the thing is, like, the bad thing is, like, wait, you don't get any. If I look at your YouTube channel, that doesn't mean anything. If I just look at it, if I don't watch a video of it, it's completely irrelevant. So to have me come and sign up, or rather subscribe, and you don't have any content, doesn't mean anything. I said, that's why I was saying, like, she probably should have stuck with the one that she already had and just made that one go. I mean, she already had 1,100 subscribers already. I mean, at least you got some start, some energy.
Right. Well, she need to take your class.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to say to her. I got nothing to say to her.
Oh, let me ask you. You asked a question earlier in your live. You said, "What do you think that Thornton Township should do, and what should Dalton do day one when they get into office?" I didn't think you answered that question yourself.
Oh, Dalton unequivocally should have a full open transparency. And if they have to report every hour, every 2 days, whatever, but report to the people of Dalton have been injured, for lack of a better term, because of the leadership that's gone on. So the new leadership must really go above and beyond to make sure that the people understand how their money's being used and what kind of shape they're actually in. Because nobody knows what shape they're in. Everybody's like holding their breath. Like, how bad is it? Is it as bad as Lori said? It can't be that bad. No. It really isn't that bad. They're just trying to hold on and find out. So once you actually rip the Band-Aid off and say, this is how bad the situation is. We found all the receipts, stuffed behind a closet. I mean, stuffed in a closet somewhere, and you really unpack it. The leadership, the new team that comes in needs to really go above and beyond to make sure that the people know exactly how money is being spent, but also do things that will help engender a greater appreciation for good leadership. And that means getting new businesses in there, working with services that take the pressure off the community. I mean, off of the township, for example. I still don't think it's necessary for them to be doing busing senior citizens around. That just doesn't make sense to Jason. Now I can be swayed, but that doesn't make sense. So to me, find other ways to help them out so that they're not beholden to the township. So if in case something else happened, like the insurance issue, you already got a good, healthy system that's able to help in different ways without having to lean on the township and whether or not they pay the insurance. I'm sorry, Dalton. Now let's jump over to the township. And I might have mixed up a little bit. However, I think I did. And that's probably why you was making that face. Now I see what I was saying wrong. But going over to Thornton, I think is a very interesting scenario, but I think it's probably more financially okay than Dalton is. But I think Thornton would do well to build a much better partnership. This is just my opinion, a partnership between the various communities that make up the Thornton Township. Because it's almost like there's only Dalton and then there's Thornton Township. When you hear about Calumet and Harvey and Riverside, when I hear y'all mention them, I'm like, I don't know anything about these places. But I'm wondering how many people don't know anything about these places either, and they actually live in that area. So maybe, like, for example, when you're doing events and things like that, they're not only in Dalton, but they are in Calumet, if possible, or wherever else. Making sure that there's much better camaraderie and cross-pollination between everybody in the township, because I'm sure there's some elements of the township that have more money than others, that have more businesses than others. And if we can get that cross-pollination, hey, this business works really well in this part of the township, would you ever consider moving or starting another one in another part of the township, whatever like that? It just seems like there would be some good opportunities there for me. So in Dalton, fiscal responsibility and fiscal transparency, and then in the township as a whole, a better means of providing services outside of the township doing it. Like, again, the busing service, to me, that just doesn't make sense. And then also finding ways to cross-pollinate between the township to help build everybody up. Those would be my answers.
Well,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I would say, okay, and I was gonna let Dear Walt Christian know that Gardis, I don't know if you noticed, he worked at Thornton Township. He used to work at Thornton Township.
Okay, break me down. Help me out if I'm wrong. Set me straight.
Yeah, well, it's funny you say that about everything being in Dalton, because when Frank Zuccarelli was there, nothing was in Dalton.
There we go.
Because of the fact that Frank Zuccarelli and the previous mayor Riley Rogers were political enemies. And what was weird about it was Rogers was supported by Frank Zuccarelli when he ran for mayor, and then they had a big falling out, and then Frank just didn't put anything in Dalton after that. And
Wow.
that's the weird scenario. And the thing is, Dalton and Thornton Township has always had this contentious relationship going back to Bill Shaw, who was the first black mayor of Dalton. Because when Shaw came into, Bill Shaw and his brother Robert Shaw were Chicago politicians.
Yep.
I don't know if you were in Chicago, because you said you're from this area, but
Yep.
I don't know if you were here during that time.
I was not.
Okay, so when they came into the South suburbs, their whole plans was to, build a power base in the Southland.
Mm-hmm.
However, Frank Zuccarelli kind of messed that up because he built this power base through the township. And what you were saying before about just everything being in Dalton since Tiffany's been here, it's been reversed all this time, because Frank used to have stuff in Cal City. He used to have stuff in Homewood, South Holland, which is the base of Thornton Township.
Really? Okay.
All various bases. And what's interesting too is Zuccarelli and the mayor of South Holland, Dom DeGraff, they didn't get along at first, but they found some common ground to work together. I had a personal conversation with Frank Zuccarelli about Dom DeGraff, because when he found out I lived in South Holland, he was telling me some things about Mayor DeGraff, which I won't repeat on here. But
It's all good.
but the thing is that they were able to find some common ground and actually work together. So a lot of the tension between Dalton and Thornton Township, it's been brewing for at least 2 decades right now.
Wow. Okay.
So when Tiffany took over and she started bringing things over to Dalton, she started to alienate herself from the rest of the township because of the fact that she's got a bad rap. And I think for me, I look at the bigger picture of this, because Dalton, and going back to the Bill Shaw days, has always had leadership that hasn't been right with the people. I think Tiffany is basically low-hanging fruit. She's easy to pick at because of the fact that she has this personality that just yells like, "Don't trust me." but I just feel like she's low-hanging fruit to a bigger issue that I feel probably won't get resolved anytime soon, unless there's systematic changes, not just change in politicians, because you can change management all you want, but if the processes are still there, you're going to get the same issues.
Right. And we don't want that.
So for me, like I said, obviously she's going to be gone. Most likely in Dalton, and we definitely know she's not going to win the township. So at that point, I don't feel that much is going to change as far as the finances. Yes, maybe the personalities might be a little bit more calmer than her, but at the same time, I don't feel that the politics are going to shift as big as people think it is. So for me, I just find that the one thing Tiffany has done is that she has made a bad name for Thornton Township, which Thornton Township was hardly in the news before she got there. I don't think anybody even knew what Thornton Township was. Even the residents didn't.
It's funny, but it's probably true. Yeah, you're right.
No, but it is true. Matter of fact, you know what? A lot of people did not. And I have to be honest as well. I've been living in South Holland for 20 something years. And I really didn't know about the functionality of Thornton Township until I started working there.
Oh, wow.
And then I finally understood, what was going on, because I've always heard about it. I drove by the building thousands of times and saw Frank Zuccarelli's name, and I never met the guy until I started working there. So,
oh, wow.
But
and what did you do there?
I was the network administrator.
Gotcha. Okay.
I worked in IT there. So, and what was so funny is I stayed away from the politics when I worked there, because I was kind of like in that professional demeanor, like, I'm not here to do politics. I'm here to just do my IT work and go
not
home.
Politics either.
Not politics, not politics. So that was interesting how that went down. But I did start to go to meetings more often when Tiffany got there, because it was a concern for me that, how in the world did they pick her after all the stuff that's been going on, with her in her first 6 months in Dalton. Like,
yeah,
that was absolutely crazy. And people think I'm hard on Chris Gonzalez, but no, that's not a decision that you just make all nilly-willy and get away with that. So, when the time comes, he's not getting my vote.
But Gardis, look, I mean, to be fair, before they even got to Tiffany name, they gave out a lot of other names before Tiffany.
Yes, and that was another problematic issue when Frank was the supervisor. Now, mind you, Frank did a good job of keeping Thornton Township out the news and balancing the budget. However, the leadership of the township, he did not build it to last after he was gone, because the board was a rubber stamp board and they couldn't run that township without him. So when it got to a point where Frank, passed away suddenly, they just didn't know what to do, because they had nobody to lean on, and none of them trusted each other, because obviously there were certain people that liked each other. Now, Frank did have a preferable person that he wanted to take over if he ever left to step down, and they didn't even want her. So,
oh wow,
yeah, they didn't even want her. So the board was in disarray. They couldn't lead their way out of a paper bag, and then you get Tiffany to step in. Now, obviously, in that interview with the Lansing Journal, when they asked Chris Gonzalez why did he pick her, well, she's young, she's a woman. And then they asked him, like, well, did you know about what was going on in Dalton and the trustees? And he said no. And I think that's political malpractice. Like, you cannot, like, if you were in the area at that time. Now, she wasn't national news, but she was definitely on the local news here. You saw a lot of the news clippings of her having, locking out the trustees from Village Hall in 2001. 2001.
Yeah.
Now, if you're not looking at the news, you don't know anything. So I just
hold on, Gardis.
Yes.
All right, so you're saying that I remember when the trustees were locked out of the Dalton, but she had not been the trustee. She had not became supervisor yet in Thornton.
No, she didn't become supervisor until March of 2022. So she won in May of 20. She became mayor of Dalton in May of 2021 when she got inaugurated, which Lori Lightfoot was there and some of the other trustees that support, that go against her now. But one of the things that caused a lot of contention was that the trustees at the time, I think this happened it was in the summer, and trustees wanted to do their regular board meeting. Now, mind you, COVID was happening, but
Right.
there was a I think around that time the governor had lifted the ban of gathering, but there was restrictions in place where you had to wear a mask, you had to be 6 feet away. So at that point, the trustees wanted to have a meeting in person. She didn't want to do that, so she basically locked the trustees out, and they thought that was unfair, and so that's where everything started. And I think what escalated it, and this is just my opinion, but what really escalated was the recall, the failed recall, because at that point, Illinois didn't have they didn't have a precedence, a big precedence of recalling elected officials. Now, about 3 years ago, they did pass a law opening the way to recall governors, because obviously we had 4 governors being thrown in jail, two back to back with Blagojevich and that other guy, I forgot his name, but there was only one Illinois politician in the last 50 years that actually was successfully recalled. I think it was in Buffalo Grove. So they decided to do this whole thing of recalling Tiffany. And I think
hold on, Gard. I don't mean to cut you off. This is not Tiffany's first time being recalled.
No,
this is her second time.
Exactly. Wow. That was her second time. So yes. As D Love said, 2016, when she was a trustee, Riley Rogers, who was the mayor at the time, attempted to recall 3 of the trustees.
Correct.
Tiffany Henry, Robert
Stan
Hunt, and Stan Brown.
Yes.
Because they all voted against Riley Rogers. So he tried to do a recall on all 3 of them, and that failed.
It failed. Hold on. It failed, but it didn't fail because they won that lawsuit. I mean, not to be recalled, but they tried to get Dalton to pay their legal fees. So it went up to, it was at the appellate court, the highest court, went from and the highest court concurred to the lower court because they filed under civil rights, and they said this wasn't a civil rights situation. So they all had to pay their own attorney fees.
Yeah. And just like with the second time they tried to recall Tiffany, they didn't understand recall law, because what they tried to do was they tried to pass a recall referendum through the board. And for something with Illinois law, it has to go to a referendum where the people have to vote on it, because you have to have a recall mechanism, which Dalton does not have. Okay. And so they tried to throw all of this stuff out at her, and obviously they just have no legal recognizing how recall works.
Yeah, but that's confusing to me. If this happened the first time, shame on me. If it happened the second time, shame on you, because you already went through this process. So they tried to the second time to get her recall on the same voting, asked the questions to the residents at Dalton, when they were supposed to do one after, was it the primary and then what's the next one is?
The primary and the general election. And all they had to do, and I don't know if this was just legal. To me, it sounded like the lawyers didn't know what they were talking about, because they tried to put the recall mechanism and put, the question of recalling Tiffany on the same ballot. Now, all they had to do was just basically vote on the recall mechanism and then wait about 6 months, and then on the ballot, and it could have happened. But they were so gung-ho about this that they basically kind of fell on their face. And
so they didn't go back. They didn't try to go back and say, okay, let's do it again. And and do it the right way. If I'm not mistaken, they're like saying, well, first it's going to be it's a cost to this. So they said, let's just wait till in her time, her seat is up. Then it was fine.
And
so that's why she never went. That's why the town never went back and tried to recall her again.
Yeah, and here's the thing, and and a lot of Jason House people don't like to hear this because I remember in the early stages, one of the people who used to ask this question, Trina Downs, how much does the recall cost? And nobody wants to say how much did that cost, because they had buses, they had t-shirts, they had to pay legal fees for this. Nobody wants to say. Now, estimate, they say might have been somewhere in the millions. I don't know. But they never want to say that.
Can you FOIA it?
You know what? I think somebody did try to FOIA it and they never got an answer.
Okay.
They never got an answer. So going to Thornton Township. And D-Love, I want to ask you this. What do you think about Clark dropping out of Thornton Township race?
I think it was very telling that he did that, because it seemed like he wasn't going to do that. I was surprised he did it. I don't know if you've seen the meeting that he had last week at City Hall, and he went on basically a rant.
You think he was forced out, or?
I don't think nobody gonna force him out. I think.
Let me give you. All right, here's my conspiracy. As I get ready to wrap up, I think they were strongly encouraged and admonished to drop the cases because apparently everybody I've talked to, pro and against Tiffany, all have said the exact same thing. Napoleon don't live in Harvey, and so they had a solid case. From what I heard, they had a real case. It wasn't just it wasn't a slap lawsuit that they were doing. It wasn't a frivolous case. Now, I think they might have been encouraged. Like, hey, just saying, play along, roll with us, and you'll get highway commissioner. Roll with us, and you become, chief dog catcher with $500,000 salary or something. I think they were motivated to drop that case because they had it in the bag. If I'm not just from what I've heard. So I based upon information and belief, that's what I think happened.
Oh, Toy was saying below, she said, neither does Clark lives in Harvey, in Thornton Township.
Okay, I know I've heard about Napoleon, though. So I don't know about Mr. Clark, but he's the mayor, right, of
yes,
Harvey?
Yeah, Harvey, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just what I heard. So that's my tinfoil hat conspiracy for today. You tell me if I'm crazy. Say again?
I don't see Clark working with Napoleon like that. Do you, D-Love? I don't see it.
Let me tell you what I've learned. I learned that a lot of people are in bed with each other, and it may not be as evident as we see. So even though you may not see it, I still think it could be true. Because I was surprised somebody said something, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know y'all were okay."
Okay.
I just left it like that. I wasn't going to. I don't want to know. I don't want to know no more than I don't need to know.
You just giving up on it. You just giving up on it.
Yes.
Don't give up on it. Don't give up on it.
But I appreciate you, dear Walt Christian, taking your time out your daily schedule. Hello.
This is my nightly schedule, so I said I'm gonna come by and holler at you and then get a chance to catch up with Gardis as well. That was good conversation.
It's always good to talk to you, and I got to jump off myself too.
I appreciate you, Gardis, as well.
Well, you got it, D-Love. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you again for coming by today. And whenever you need me, you know where to find me.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, take care, friend.
All right, you all have a good night.
You the same, guys.
All right.
Thank you. Yes, now that was interesting, wasn't it? It's good to have good, healthy conversations. You know what I'm saying? It's 45 people on this. Hit the like button. It's 87 in the room. Are the 87 in the bushes? I just want to say, I went to Dalton today, but I didn't videotape it. I had to, I was going to Wilma's to go get me some turkey tips, but they didn't have turkey tips at Wilma's in Dalton. So if ever you're in Dalton, go to Wilma's. They got great turkey tips. And I went past Kamal's car wash. The lights are still on, and the gate is still open. So there's some, I don't know. I didn't go drive by to see if there were any cars in the driveway. But so I can't go all the way back to where everybody said. But please don't forget to go to, if you haven't, go to Dear Woke Christians channel, and please subscribe and like and share and do whatever Dear Woke Christian for me. Yeah, yes, I understand the brain. My question is, why are they so insistent on choosing themselves instead of putting it to the residents? That's a good question, to be honest. I think there's a lot of backdoor stuff also too, because my understanding is Gonzalez has a construction company, and that's why him and Tip, because he thought he was going to get some of that Thornton Township business contract. That's what I have always heard. I don't know if it's true or not. Again, like Gardis said, personally, I didn't really know too much about Thornton Township. I've seen the buildings. I didn't put two and two together like, oh, this is something to help people. Again, I didn't have to understand it. And I live here off and on back and forth since 2003. And never seen Frank Zuccarelli before. Even after he died, passed away, God rest his soul, I have never seen him. Not even after that. I remember they passed out food boxes. Once I seen a food box. It was an all white box and it had words on it, but you didn't see any faces on it. So the real McCoy, it seems like they were scrambling to vote someone before the resident had the ability to do it. That is a true fact. Good point. I've never understand the urgency. Yet they didn't want the people to vote. The real McCoy, they need to do Tiffany like Kobe in South Florida. First lady. I am so happy she hated that. I know she busy. Full tomato seemed easy. Kamal or Jamal? I don't know who name is what. You know what I'm saying? Turkey too. We have. Oh, you have rib tips here. Okay. Amen. Next time you go past Power, please take someone with you. Oh no, I stayed on the main street. I'm not going to stop at that car wash ever again. But I had to go drive by it because that's the only way to get to the other side. What I wouldn't get to see her escort out the building and have to stand on the side of the road while she emptied out her ride, knowing she still there. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're gonna see her being. She's not going away easily. Let me tell you that. You're gonna see her at meetings because she's going to give you back what they have given her. Oh, she asked a very telling question. Yes, Brian Kemp will step in and remove the mayor as he has done before. First of all, in Thornton Township, to be honest, that was a rare occasion, that fight, right? Not only that fight was a rare, that normally it's just senior citizen that goes to that meeting and senior citizens. You don't hardly ever see young people going to those meetings, Thornton Township, because it really the senior citizens are the one who utilize that that building. Yeah, I heard Alicia said earlier that a lot of those programs are geared towards children and seniors and nothing for in between. But you got to remember that a lot of that stuff is funded by grants. So somebody will have to get a grant just for people, for regular people. Still there. Has anyone seen Cassandra lately? Is she still out campaigning? I don't know. I have not seen her. Nah, she ain't had no chance in the office. Nah, she ain't. Listen, now I don't want to toot my horn because we done seen stranger things done happen, right? I was gonna say when Jason house wins, it's going to be an automatic win because if you're going up against Cassandra in April 1st, that's a no-brainer. No-brainer. Thank you, status quo. Get these people together. He said it was actually 51. 51 likes. Hey, at no apology, just me. Smash that like, folks. Yes. So, yes, that is true. First lady, you are hilarious. What's the lawn sign situation? Now, I didn't see, I haven't, okay, I've been on the main street. Today I was on the main street. I didn't bother to go down the side street. So I couldn't see any house signs or Tiffany signs. I tried to go and do a signs ride along last week, but I didn't see any because it was cold out too. Have you ever driven by the car wash at night and see any lights on? The lights, yeah, I just came past there about an hour ago. I had to go to the grocery store and get me some real food. And the lights are on. And what I'm going to say is, I wish I had somebody else driving. He even got lights on the other side of the wall. I said, "Oh, that looks nice." He make it look classy. I mean, I'm just saying the car wash don't look ghetto, but they be smoking weed up in there. Saying, "Hey, brilliant disguise." Yeah, that's what they saying. I don't know. I don't know who has time to put all this together. You know, the funny part about the one that Kamal is suing as an individual. This paper, the complaint is 9 pages long. 9. And interesting. I felt like, again, and I'm going to say this again, I felt like they, Thornton Township, the supervisor, whoever, they shouldn't have had the people sitting in the back. But I'm trying to remember, and I wish Gardis could tell. I don't think they always sat in that back. They used to. When I saw the employees who work at Thornton Township, they sat on in the regular chairs with everyone else. So this is kind of weird. I didn't notice when it started to change, and I can't remember when it started to change. Yes. So, let's see, Misha. And yeah, but the lights are still on. I went past the lights are still on. Dalton's going to turn red. Well, let's see what happened. The real McCoy, you funny. Hey, real McCoy, are you willing to come up tonight and talk? Trying to get more people, different people to come up and come be a co-host today. But it did look nice. So do you think they're living in the car wash? I think she at her mama's house. I won't be staying at that car wash. Now, I don't know what the upstairs look like. They might have it fixed up like the boom boom room. If you know, you know. I'm into the boom boom room before. That's why I said. Texas, that's a rumor. Yeah, I don't know if they actually live there. You can't really tell if somebody's living up there. I see the lights on. So I was thinking, like, who paying that light bill? You know what I'm saying? But the light is on and they got heat. Because I see the smoke coming out the chimney. The chimney. Wow, I feel like I got a tongue twisted. So, yeah, so it's interesting. So we don't know how long I don't know, but the gate is open. So if the gate is open, somebody has to be in there, in my humble opinion, because the gate used to be locked on the side. So somebody's in there. I just don't know who. And I can't sit there and investigate no more. Not in that parking lot. and a grill. I don't know what the grill is. Yes, so it's interesting. And how many days they got left? 6? Was it 6 days left? 5 days left? 6 days left until next week is the election. But it's gonna be, next week everybody's gonna be at Dalton. I say St. Patrick's sign. Oh, the St. Patrick's sign. You know what? I didn't even go look. I should have went there, and I was like the next block over from St. Patrick's. But I did not go to the expressway. Are people going to go to Jed shift party? Well, I don't know. When is it? When is the shift party? You be coming up with some names for parties. Yes. I might go. I don't know. I have to see. And see how much. I have to see. Oh, election night. Oh, that should be dope. Where's it gonna be at, Brilliant Disguise? I got to check that out. Revelations, credit cards, chaos, Dalton. Lori stated in an interview, multiple employees had credit cards and their personal name. Dang, how you do? Where they do that at? And those purchases are on the warrant list, but won't pull up receipt. Dang, where they do that at? I'm not sure. I'm getting my champagne for the day. House is announced, Mayor. Yes. Hey, Les, the camera's gonna be at that party, the shift party. I might have to go. I know it's election night because it's not election here where I live in this town that I live in. But Brilliant Disguise, when let me know, and I would definitely post it. Yeah, Leela, you should go. It's gonna be the last big blowout. Yes. I'm gonna work on it next week too. I got it on the 25th. This is gonna be fun. Dalton, explain why she say, I don't have any credit cards in my name. Oh, that's what explains why she says that. He's having a band. Oh, he has in a band. Oh, how much it gonna cost to get in? I want to go. The 25th. Ooh, let's see what day that's on. Is it next Tuesday? I wish you could too. I wish you could come share. Is Carol here? Is she gonna go? So I know what day it is on. On next Sunday, Monday. Oh, it's on a Tuesday. Okay. Duh, that's when election. 45. Good Lord. Got me scratching my head. Okay. I'm gonna have to come on. Jim Pimple. Oh, he gotta save his money. Oh, I gotta go. Okay, now I need to find out how to get my ticket early. He's going all out. Wow, cater, a band, prizes. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check it out. I need to just find out. I guess I go on Dalton Politics, and that should have the ticket information. Okay. Is anyone else going to the Big Shindig on next week? And I would like to go when he officially become. Wait a minute, you're not talking about next week, are you? Because I would want to go when I paid $25. I think someone donated some money, so some tickets are $25. Okay, see, I would like to go when he officially become mayor. Not that he just won this election. When he officially becomes mayor. Jim Pipple. That's Sanford and Son. $45. And they someone donates. Okay. That's I'm gonna go to the one where he officially wins. I'm just saying. Because I would love to sit now. Okay. I'll be after the election is going to roll out. After after next week's election or April 1st. Oh, $12 for live streams? Oh. Well, I won't be live streaming. I'll be recording. Not live streaming. That's how you make money. I guess how it is what it is, right? And so this is it. Oh, once Tiffany's voted out. Okay, once Tiffany's voted out, definitely I will go. They will know Tuesday night about Jason, right? But he has to go against Cassandra April 1st. That's when it's official. Yes. It's going to be interesting. And it's interesting that Kamal is suing all these people. And, is he not suing Darlene or Stan? Kamal is suing Thornton Township. That's where the money's at. Stephanie Wiedemann, Chris Gonzalez, Carmen Carlisle, Kiana Belcher, Jason House, Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood, Allison Key, Nakia Cloud, Jedediah Brown, Lavelle Redmond. But he not, there's other people in here. He's not suing. Which is interesting. Why would he deliberately? I don't know what they call that out. And he's saying, yeah, but he's saying, this is just crazy. This is really crazy to me. Or Holmes. Holmes not even on it either. Very good catch. I forget. Is he suing Holmes? Nope, he's not on here either. So it's 3 people who are not on here. Right. Not yet, but they not on here. But he's saying, he said individually, Dalton clerk, Dalton trustee. What a mess. I believe she didn't she, last week lose her case against the trustees. And they ain't never talked about it. You notice that? Because we wanted to know, had I known, I would have got that one. Maybe I'm not going back there tomorrow. That's because it's not Kamal suing by himself. Tip is behind it. Trust me, she will benefit if he wins. Do you think that he would? Do you think that she would benefit? Do you think that she would leave and he would leave and go to his other girl, his other side piece? I'm just saying, messy. What's interesting is that the security was canceled for that night. The insurance was reinstated, and they knew Jedediah would be there. That's what I'm saying. Is like some of this stuff, I think that they may get themselves. Some of this stuff they gonna have some problems with. Just like you said, who ordered the security that night? And if that was the case, why y'all only have 2 securities? And I get because the majority of the crowd is older. But what is going on lately? It seems like they should have ordered 4 security guards instead of just 2. That's just my humble opinion. At least a modicum of humor is returned to Dalton after all the you know these words channery that has occurred. Champ pimple. I'll drink to that. I'm sorry, on the 25th, the Tiffany's side is a landslide against Cassandra. Hey, CL Smooth. Hey, love. Yes, I hit the like button before I came in. I appreciate it. And your pictures look good too. Creole. Okay, okay. Eventually, but right now they need each other. True. Uh, Bubba, Grady, Bubba, and Skiller gonna host a champagne party. Uncle Woodrow isn't invited. That's a good one right there. Who's Uncle Woodrow? Who y'all call Uncle Woodrow? Remember how they were all texting each other? Mm-hmm. Can't they for you that? Hey, McCoy. Once the bag is gone, the Otis is gone. I believe that. I don't believe he's gonna stay. Her bond in also on the 25th too. It is going to be look here. Oh, fancy. You're right, because I've never heard that before. Real quick, Carolina. All the memories you're bringing back for me. Grab me Bubba Skillet. This is from Fred Sanford. If Kamal is not paying his child support, I'm certainly wifey will get hers first. And who's paying for the attorney fees? That's what I'd like to know. Oh, I know too much Latin. Okay. I was like, very good. You with the words. Aunt Esther's husband. Oh, okay. No, I know that made in Texas. But which one of the players will be uncle? Who will be uncle? I want to call him uncle. Well, how you say his? Yeah, War, Uncle Woodrow. Woodrow. Who be Uncle Woodrow? Well, that took me a minute. Thank you, CL I appreciate you. Thank you for putting your mouth where your money where your mouth. I appreciate you so much. I don't take it lightly. Thank you so much again for the $2. Kamal is not right. Okay, let's see. Man, it looks good. If I cuss in Latin, watch out. And I know some words in Spanish now, not Latin, Spanish. Oh, you used it well, status. Aunt Esther, you couldn't remember her name? I don't watch that. Like, sending my love. I'm sending my love right back at you, CL Smooth. Appreciate you. What was Aunt Esther's favorite? Get out of my way, fool. No, I can't play. Oh. I'm not even going to repeat that, maybe Texas, but I see it. I see what you wrote. Oh, that was a good one. You old fool. Oh, okay. I guess I need to watch more Sanford and Son. Hey, Tamika and the boys. I wonder why Kamal's wife is keeping quiet. Are they still married? Yes. Unless he's taking care of her with Tiffany's money, imagine that. Hey, let me tell you, they live in South Holland and they got a nice home in South Holland. It looks better than Tip Tip Mama house. So I don't even know why he over fooling with her when he got a nice house with his wife in South Holland. Attorneys are probably taking them on retainer. Oh, hoping a settlement so they can get 40%. I thought it was 33 and a third. Thought that was the legal amount here. But who knows? Then, cousin Stanley. Salute CL Smooth. Yes, please salute my CL Smooth. You old fool. I need to do better with the watching TV. You old fool. Okay. Double rusted lip. You fish-eyed fool. That's another one. You right. Tamika, right. Tamika and the boys. Sleazy lawyer. He has a real attorney. He looks like Johnny Cochran, but he's an entertainment. Leotis got himself an entertainment attorney. So this is going to be really interesting. Esther, my body was blessed by Mother Nature, honey. Fred Sanford. And as you get older, it was cursed by Father Time. Very good. You all know it. Yes. And so, yeah, look up his attorney that he has now. That's I'm like, who is he? How he getting money? But just think, he has saved his money. OMG, OMG, OMG. Guess my best friend and my bestie. It's my bestie. Thank you, Carolina Mimi. Tell Carolina Mimi. Thank you for being a supporter of the channel. She also put her money where her mouth is. You go, girl. I appreciate you so much. Hugs and kisses. Hercules. I appreciate it. Shoot. Because we got to go to that party now. Yeah, now I got to figure out what I'm going to wear. Yeah, so he has a real attorney, let me tell you that. It's not Bo Bridley or what's the one with the afro? Not him. I don't know why I can't remember his name. That's love right there. It's definitely love. Carolina, maybe that's love. So, yes, love. So I don't know how long this is going to last. But they go back to court in April. I did see that. OMG. Oh my gosh. Thank you, brilliant. This guy. Oh my God. OMG. Thank you. I'm going to say thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the $20 holler. That's what I'm talking about. Here's my money. I appreciate it, and I don't take it lightly. Thank you. I'm going to tell you when the next court case is. For this one. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up the Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. Hold on. I'm sorry. Did I miss Deborah? Where's Deborah at? I'm sorry. I was looking at my phone. It's 9:30. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you for the cash. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate each and every one of you all who took the time out to give a donation to the channel. You get a big hug and a kiss. And I'm a hugger. Oh, I want to tell you, thank you again. OMG, thank you. Oh gosh, I gotta tell you. You should have seen me today. Okay, so how did I get that? Oh, hold on, I'm trying to find it. Gosh, I gotta tell you, I know the next court date is in April for this case. Again, thank you, Brilliant This Guy. Thank you so much, Carolina Mimi. Hugs and kisses. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Y'all just don't talk about it. Y'all do it. We appreciate you. Oh, you are so welcome. Love you all. Okay, now you showing up. And yeah. And I'll be able to go to this party. Oh, Proxy Roxy said she didn't much do her channel, Missing Children. That's interesting. When I was at the Dalton, when I was at the Harvey meeting one day, this man, I was leaving, and the man stopped me, and he wanted to talk to me about missing children. And I told him I wasn't doing it I wasn't gonna do anything about that right now. But he was so like adamant that he wants to talk about it. I was like, oh, this is weird. But that's a good one. Outstanding brilliant disguise. Oh, that's love right there. I'll be the first to watch at Foxy. Yes, we definitely got to support Foxy Roxy. I say, bring that awareness, Foxy. Dalton and the Trust Township both need to make an ordinance that the FOIA officer must be posted in the lobby for each to see. You know, and Grandma Beans, why don't they put it on the internet and everybody can just go see it on the internet? You know, like a lot of people don't write and post it, so then nobody cannot say that they don't know. Congratulations. No apology, just me. Husband is a lucky man. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, status quo. Appreciate it. Yes, so that's really what they should do. They really should put it out so people can see. And I'm hoping, really what I'm really hoping for, that the trustees, the new mayor, that they actually put in the works at the, so we can say, oh, man, a job well done. I don't. Gardis talked about it briefly, but I remember it, but I didn't really connect to it. The Shaw brothers, they were deep out here, and they were black brothers, and they ran out this way. Before Tiffany, it was somebody else, the Shaw brothers. I wonder whatever happened to them. They one named Robert Shaw. Oh, you'd be surprised how many things has to do with the media. Yes. Are FOIA regulations the same in every state? Now that's a good question. I would say yes. Wouldn't that make sense though? That it is I'm not gonna say in every state, but um in different towns. That's a good question. Yes. That's the truth. But everybody doesn't do the internet, so post it on both. I said post it on both places. Yes. That would be the best thing to do. Because remember, Lori Lightfoot said that they don't even have a FOIA person anymore. So who's doing the FOIA? OMG. Thank you, brilliant disguise. That's why I know who's doing the FOIA now. I was thinking I need to come up, figure out what I want to do. I want to FOIA the day after she leaves and see what I get that information. Like May 1st. Do a FOIA. I'm just saying. And I went by the Thornton Township Food Depository today. They didn't have, normally there's a line, like almost like she said, there is a line that goes around the corner. But since is this the first, the second Wednesday since it opened back up, they didn't have a lot of people in line. I didn't see any people in line. What time I go by? Oh yeah, I did go this afternoon. Sure did. Oh, tell the real McCoy, there's a Shaw working in the clerk's office right now after being convicted of fraud. Oh, I forget. But where? But somewhere in the township. Really? He's quiet then. I heard rumors that people are worried he could help rig votes. Now, that'd be interesting if they able to do that. You know that? I went past South Suburban College, and I saw where they're doing the early voting at. And let me tell you something. He been quiet on the internet, but DOTTS, I'm gonna say it again. He spent some money on his advertisement. I should go take a picture of it, but I don't want that man coming to me. Well, it was supposed to be Keith Friedman. I think for a while they had ignored 100 requests. It probably got out of control. And he said he ain't got time for that. It's a food pantry for all the 17 community. Yes, it is. Yep. Yes, it is. So that would make sense when Gardis was saying how, that was it Dalton, because there's no Thornton Township buildings in Thornton. In Dalton, which is interesting, right? Oh, that was interesting. Check out Harvey's Library. Yeah, I need to go. We need to do the follow up on the Harvey's Library. We talked about it. There's an update on it, but First Lady is unavailable right now, so we'll talk about it. Do the update when she has time. Where requests were originally the responsibility of the clerk Keys, Henry found out she was actually, is she talking about Tiffany? Henry found out she was actually answering them, so she took the responsibility from her. Oh, so you're not supposed to answer them, huh? That's how you get yourself in trouble. And the thing that I want to, I don't know if I think she just, like I said, she's drunk with power. And the funny part about it is, this is what the end of power looks like. And I don't know, has she said anything? Oh, I gotta pull. Oh, I gotta look at the Facebook. Hold on, I got to see if she said anything. Hopefully she didn't block me. Then I can't be a stalker. Oh, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that because I don't want to be nosy. She got something new on here. Okay. She got something new up on here. She got a cute picture on here. Listen, she be looking like 10 different people sometimes. I know she using me, but it's okay. She says, I'm producing receipts. I won't. Somebody said late as usual. I'm producing receipts. As you guys say, I'm ready to provide those papers. I guarantee it's going to be the talk of the world. Go and subscribe to my channel. I'm dropping the receipts on Thursday. Oh, she's dropping the receipts on Thursday, y'all. Finally, we're going to get some receipts. Man, I'm talking to her sometimes. I'm not talking to her. I feel like I'm getting tongue twisted. Oh, she got hearts. Oh, her YouTube channel. Okay, she got a YouTube channel. Hold on, let's see if I can get there. Oh, see, I ain't gonna. Look at her. Let me show you. I don't think I want to be. I gotta figure out how to do it without her knowing. I'm gonna have to use a different page. There it is. That's her YouTube page. She has no subscribers. Let's see. Let's see. Tiffany speaks the THA truth. Oh, she has 742 subscribers. We just can't see it. She got TikTok, YouTube. Oh, she's never used it. Okay. So she got a private. Ain't that interesting, y'all? Interesting. Yes, Sydney fired her for doing the FOIA. Go back to the ordinance they should put in place. No hiring your boyfriends, girl. Oh, hey, listen, there's a lot of people who got their husband and their wife are working in the township together. Talk of the world. She already knows she can talk of the world. Get some more. Make more lies. Well, she let y'all know that when she done, She's going right to YouTube. Again, you come with receipts 5 days before the election and early voting, and it's underway. Listen, that's going to be the interesting part is what is she going to do 24 hours before the election is over? She's definitely going to do that. She's definitely going to do that. Oh, yeah, she should drop them before the people start voting. That makes no sense. Can't be anything interesting. She probably didn't print out her own receipts. Yeah, because I don't know why she's waiting, because that don't make sense. If you're going to drop it, drop it. Give the people something to talk about. Give the people something to listen to. What you doing over there? I'm just saying, give the people what they want. Because the people who really, like, the senior citizen ain't going to see the receipts because they don't have, I'm not going to say they don't look at internet because that's not always true. Dropping receipts during the election cycle could be asking for election facts, tell it status quo. I forget status quo said it. They used to be elected officials, so they know. Tell it, she better not. Electioneering at this stage with no fact checking. Ooh, I feel like a kid. Ooh, I dropped the mic on status quo. You're so right. Her best bet is to let somebody else drop the receipts. Then it won't be her electioneering, right? The status quo, you should have kept that to yourself. Because then somebody else probably would have brought it up. Because now we're giving her ammo. Now she's gonna be like, oh, okay, I can't do it now. Because she's let me tell you, she or her people are in the chat right now. That I can tell you. They're in the chat. She's gonna scoop to the lower level. What did Michelle Obama said? When they go high, you go low. She's gonna come. She said she's ready for it. That's what ain't no way in the world I would stay nowhere I'm not wanted. Hey, listen, made in Texas. Me either. Listen, I don't be around people like that. I don't do none of that. If I ain't want it, just let me go. Status quo. Drop the mic. I got to put that back up there. Because that is so. Oh, I put a star by your name. I'm hoping that they put a date on it so we can come back to it. So if it comes back up again, we'll say status quo said it. That was deep. I like that one. Has she done any negative mail pieces? No, I haven't seen any. I wouldn't get it because I don't live in Dalton. If it was for Thornton Township, I would have gotten something, but no. I don't. I didn't even talk to my friend who lives in Dalton. She is hiding, but Cricket is out telling people to vote. Oh, where are he telling people to vote? Where is he doing that at? And listen, I don't go to that Food for Less. I can't. That Food for Less, I gotta go if I'm desperate. I'm not going to Food for Less. Just saying. Could you ask House to bring like Mariano's out in the south suburbs? We appreciate it. Oh, when you go low, you go high. Bring shit out. Yes. Ooh, shut about that. She's not going to understand a word that status quo is saying. It's too intelligent. Hey, listen, status quo, can you please break that down so she can understand what you just said? We all know Tiffany doesn't play by the rules. I guess she doesn't have nothing to lose at this point. And listen, don't make the situation worse that it can be or could be. You know what I'm saying? I won't be doing none of that. We need 30 likes, y'all. Come on, y'all. Oh, it's free as a food box. Thank you, Carolina Mimi. Hugs and kisses to your girlfriend. Vivian saw him and we on campaign at a voting place. Really? Ain't that illegal? Or they stand outside like a couple of feet away? Okay, you're right. I wonder which one were they at. Because I went past South again. I was at South Suburban College today. I didn't see any, but actually it was so cold outside. I don't know who was standing outside in the cold. Interesting. And I sure was looking how they have. I was gonna take a picture, but they have a police on the corner. So I said I ain't gonna go take no pictures of the sign. And they have all the signs lined up in the grass. Yes, across from some of the house team. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. I'm telling you, it's so cold out there. It's like that chill cold. So if they stood outside in that cold, power to them. They must really believe in them. Thank you, Real McCoy. So I hit the like every time I come in, like hitting the doorbell. Ding, ding, ding. I appreciate you, Real McCoy. And I appreciate everyone who's come in to chit chat today. We had Gardis today and we had Dear Woke Christian. We're still working on getting some other people to come up, but we're still going. And really, other than that, nothing really else is going to be going on out this way and to the election. And it was funny is I don't know if I emailed it to myself. There was a town in South Holland. Oh, okay, hold on. These people want me to do something. I'm sorry. Yeah, in South Holland, they were so funny. They said they in their township they trying to do a tip over here. I said, interesting. Is that their new thing? Oh, there. I have to download this paperwork real quick. Interesting, right? Okay, let me answer the email. One moment. Sorry to do this. I still gotta live, y'all. I still gotta live. Hold on, sorry. All right. Sorry, y'all. I had to do the work that pays me. That's interesting. Thank you, Real McCoy. Carolina and not expired. Want to take them coffee and cocoa. That's good. And name brand too. Wow. She's become a phrase. Definitely. I was trying to find an email. D-Love, I love to join you on a live, but I had oral surgery today. Oh, but I appreciate you. So not a good time for me, but thank you so much for asking, as always, because you have so much to say. Oh, don't make it a tip. Don't make me tip you. Oh, that's hilarious. I like that. Hope you heal quickly and painlessly. Yes, that's the worst. Um, it was an article. It was Orland. Was it Orland? Orland Township. I gotta look for it now. Now you got me to look. Wait a minute, what that say? I had to turn my heater on. Mm. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look this up for y'all. Is it Orland? Is it Orland Park Township? Let's see. I'm for Orland. Jesus, I saved it. I sent it to myself. Now I can't even figure where I sent it to. About Orland. Let's see. It was an article. What is his Orland Park? Now Orland Park is very nice. God, it was a news article. If I find it again, I have to let's see, motivation. What's today the 19th? It was today I saw the article. Oh, shit was a Harvey Herald. Next, I'm about to send it to somebody. That way I know I don't lose it. Yep, they was like, they having problems there. Sorry, I was trying to find it, but I can't find it. Oh, the remote boy say thank you. Hey, Silky baby. I'm surprised that a lot of people out there doesn't invest in full body snow. No, I like that. That was funny. Like if you live in Texas, you have to have your car has to have air conditioning. That's how it is here. If you live out this way, you got to make sure you have 2 layers of clothing, a good coat, and have heat in your car. Oh, I hate to yeah. Oh. Yes, pray for the real McCoy. I don't know what's worse, an earache or a toothache, but I haven't had an earache since I was little. Knock on wood. Silky me too. I don't have a warm head either. You don't have a warm head? You like talking to my sister in Florida. I'd be like, she's like, oh, it's so cold here. I was like, girl, you know you ain't always lived in Florida. But she said, thank you so much, Roxy. I see no TV advertising for Cookyard. Maybe she is broke. Do anyone know how it's going for her slate? Good question. I think she's hiding from the server. That's a real good question. You know what? I never thought about that. We don't even talk about her slate anymore. You know what I'm saying? You would think that the slate would be making videos. This is the new era of advertising. So why are they not talking about their slate or her having her slate just to get the upper hand? I'm just saying. McCoy, they might be equal. Oh, Brilliant, why don't you have warm head? Good tidings for a speedy recovery. Hey, what did she get served for the other night? Okay. Oh, she lives in Southwest. It was 30 degrees today, and everyone's freaking out. Okay, this is the comment for the storm. Probably it was a federal lawsuit, but forgot who was involved. And if I'm not mistaken, the Dear World Christian says about he got 20 cases that are currently open for her. We will be in the low 20s in Houston tomorrow morning, or hoping for you hoping for no work tomorrow because it's cold. Hey, Cynical, how you doing? I cannot even find my long coat. I never really need it here. Wow. She says 23 in DC. Oh, is House 2025 on TV? It probably won't be on TV, but it definitely be on the news that night. Definitely. And I bet you the cameras will be at Jedediah's party. I'm just an outsider whose opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion definitely matters. So I can't answer any real questions regarding the election. So glad an unbiased creator made me aware. Facts. Oh, you're in Virginia? It snowed here last night and all day. Yeez. Oh, and I think my entire city shut down. For real? That's unheard of. Those women need to run for the hills. I think those women, most of them have. I know two of them. I know one of them I heard who said that they ran before and lost. I'm so sorry. But I know one of them, both of them, I know two of the women, they ran before and lost. Common sense ain't common sense, babe. Who's looking forward to part 2 of More Live from Crookyard? I wonder what she's copying and pasting together. I don't know. The question is, has any one of you all have joined her YouTube channel? And you know she don't know remember a lot of y'all names, so she's not gonna, because it looked like you can join it, but she hid it. Somebody know their YouTube stuff because they hid the subscribers. Well, maybe not. Maybe because can't find. I don't know why we can't. I'm not subscribing. I can't subscribe. This her YouTube page. Remember the car wash that she did, and the people had to give their what the IDs or something, or they got the addresses down so they can get the gas card. 15 degrees tomorrow morning. Oh, she live in Texas, Carolina. Who would be so rude? Oh, Coffee, you back for good? Or you still at work? Coffee be working for real, for real. So I don't think she have anything. Okay. Hey, Miss Rossi. It's crazy how in Texas the power grid can go down because of extreme cold or heat with all the massive population growth. The coffee said, "Is coffee? Is he coffee? Coffee, let me know when you're back." One of those ladies currently work for food pantry, from what I heard. And one of the ladies work as the head of the transportation. So you haven't joined? I don't know. I have to join a different way. I'm good. Thank you. Did you guys see Lady Luck Club Live about the Facebook subpoena? No. What about it? Tell us. Because I definitely need to get now. I'm so glad you're back because these people have been talking about you ever since you've been gone. Coffee gone again. Coffee at work for real, for real. I wouldn't mention names, just found it odd to have creators and a mod both be nasty in comments, but unbiased and sweet in their lives. What are we talking about, Caroline? Maybe. Interesting. Oh, I need Carolina Mimi to tell me more. There are no outsiders, only honorary residents. Oh, you said that earlier, Mike. Non-voting but caring people. I have to put a star by that one. Heck no. But it's up to over 700 subscribers now. Hey, Shamiri. Shiramarie. There's 746 subscribers. I'm still, how many? Let's see. 742. I had to update it. She had the 750. Some of y'all just went over there and 8 people just subscribed to her channel. She gonna get that the 1,000 subscribers. But she need to watch out. So for the toy drive, she made parents bring birth certificates. But she know how to get people to Marie. Thank you. Jason House, welcome us outsiders. Remember, facts. We talk all about you. Coffee, I know he's not back. Coffee ain't back. Coffee is still working. He's working at the hospital. Honestly, believe that she's been gathering information on every resident and intends to use it in the election. I'm thinking about absentee vote. Now that would be. Now if you're talking about going to jail, that's a good way to go to jail. It was coffee this and coffee that. You okay, Coffee? I'm gonna drop the link. Coffee, you be at work for real, for real. That's what I'm talking about. Coffee said, "You're not gonna miss out. There one creator who watches here and is very mean. Who is it? Brilliant this guy. Put in the private chat so I know, because I like to know who my who these enemies are." She Marie.
Hello. I'm back.
You off work already?
No, I don't get out till 11:30.
How you get on here then?
Hmm?
How were you able to get online if you still at work?
Cause I'm actually punching out for my break.
Oh, you're so funny. This is so interesting. I'm trying to get the tea. They won't tell me. The brilliant you're not allowed to hint is mandatory in that you name drop. They just talk about somebody, but they don't tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still at work. My son is a lineman. And work substation. When the power shut down in the stream cold, it's just overpowered with people turning the heat up. Heck yeah, you got that right. Because I need to turn my heat up. Shoot. I was wondering why my ankles are cold. What the FBI wants from everyone, especially Kamal receipts. How would Tiffany dodge that? And listen, yeah, I'm glad they take that to YouTube, because I don't have nothing to do with that. McCoy, it would have to be a conscious decision. Okay. Really? Yeah. Tell me in the private chat. Come on, Carolina Mimi. Okay. I'll take that. I'm let it go now. I don't even know how this private chat works, to be honest. That's a good question. Yes, that's a good question. Let's see.
Hey guys, I am so sorry. I have a a real important stat right now at the
All
hospital.
right, go ahead.
And
Look
so
here.
I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Just mute yourself. Can I mute? Oh, he gone. Okay. If y'all are going to have a private chat, then I'm going to feel. I don't know, but I'm going to feel something. Okay, we're not going to have no private chat. I'm over it for now. I gave you a hint. Yeah, I don't even be paying attention. I don't be paying attention. Yeah, I ain't gonna go. I really. Thanks for the info. Okay. Let's see. I know Tiffany had people thinking that she didn't have the Christmas party, but she did. That's why she was asking about the toys getting paid for, but heard nothing else on trustees' concerns. Hold on. Oops. Let me go backwards, Rudy. Okay. Let me say this because I was just about to ask how to work the private chat. I don't know. I just seen somebody sit that did it before. Hey, Wyoming gal, I appreciate your $2 holla. Huh? Thank you so. Well, so up to my microphone. I appreciate you. That means so much to me. She said she didn't say anything. Just for the love of it. Drop that $2 holla. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Um, I don't know how you hit that private chat. See on my side, I see the private chat. So I don't know how you do it on your end. Or unless you're on StreamYard, you can see the private chat. Really, you are really brilliant. Say thank you, Wyoming girl. Yeah, I put that. Why did it stay? Yeah, thank you, Wyoming girl. I think I caught the hint. Yeah, I get that. Hey, y'all, do you remember Ken Lay from Enron? Do you think what happened to him right before his sentence is true? Oh, I don't even know about him. Yeah, what happened to him? See, yes, Texas, it took a conscious effort for me to find it. Did she find it? Did she find it? Supposedly died of a heart attack while on a ski trip. Dang, that's a tough way to go. I don't know. Hey, listen, you know Russia, they'll get you and you didn't even know you got. So that would be interesting. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Where's like she gone? I have found the update. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I can do the Harvey World real quick. Okay. Harvey World. No. Is it one? Okay. Today's no. Oh wait a minute. Let's see. Amethyst. Where amethyst is this? Shoot. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I can do that tomorrow. Okay. Okay, thank you. We'll do so. All right. Let me feel. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. I'm not ignoring you all. Harvey Library News. I thought I saw Harvey. What she said 2 days ago. Oh, am I that late? I saw an update to. No, it's still not the update. Oh, this is what I saw. And Key Price said he didn't know that she was going to resign. He was surprised. Okay. So we don't have a full answer to that question. Like an Epstein thing. Indeed. Makes you wonder. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. I don't ski, so they're not going to get me. Mm-hmm. Oh. Enron and lost everything. Oh, that's crazy in 2025. I say home so much. I think some people think I'm dead too. And I'm okay with it, with that. When it comes to some. I know that's right. I know that's right. Mm. Why did you? She said she had to make something about her schedule. Something about her schedule. Um, She said, at this time, I'd like to formally resign as the treasurer from the board because I know it is a very important role in trying to coordinate schedules to get everything set up with the bank is taking longer than expected. But she's not saying why she's. And I'm going to this doesn't say why. That's the part I don't understand. There's always some problems out here. Let me tell you. I'm gonna drop it in the I thought I saw some update. Let's see how we were. State lawmaker filed circuit break style property tax relief. Business. Oh yeah, they haven't done. There's nothing. Oh, this is what she was talking about. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna show you this real quick. Okay, now let me show you this real quick. Share. I'm going to post it in my. This is from the Harvey's World newspaper, and this was in Harvey, and this is this is funny. Oh, let me move this. This is funny. So when Mayor Clark started talking, hilarious. The residents turned their backs to him while he was talking. That he's a pastor, hands off churches, because one thing they want to do is make churches pay taxes. Chris or Clarence, we say no to dictatorship. We need spending what you say, transparent. I think that's what's her name? Oh God, what is that lady name? It's not Debbie. Stop police intimidation. Or School Zone. Oh, Beth, thank you. I couldn't get her name to save my life. Yeah, Beth. So it was funny. So you see these signs on the chair. So you have to stay out the aisles, and the cameras, like the news media, that's who they turned their backs to the mayor while he was talking, and he started laughing. The mayor started laughing. I said that was hilarious. I'm gonna drop this in the chat, so yeah, I mean in the so y'all can see it. Drop this so y'all can go check this. Must read. It's in the description in the body of the email. I mean in the video. And this is the Harvey world. Dalton and Harvey resident united to silent protest with a silent protest during a regular city council meeting. So Dalton came out to help Harvey. That's pretty good. So I'm gonna put the if we go to the screw, oh gosh. No. Why is it this stream must be adios mio. Adios mio. Try this again. Just link it into the description. Because this YouTube. Sorry, y'all. Don't mean to leave you out. Let's see if I can save it now. We can save it for later. Adios mio. Adios mio. Alright, we'll work on that later. When I close out, I'll make sure I put it in there. So I'm trying to figure out where I stopped at. She's selling them. Says hello. Hey baby. Granny baby. I wonder if I can blame my bank balance on Amazon instead of Amazon. Girl, need a break. Oh, don't say I had to lay off on Amazon myself. It just was weird because since he died, it was like he wasn't convicted, and his family got to keep most of their assets. Interesting. She acting like she works for a major U.S. city. What's the population of Harvey? 19,397. It's a little bit smaller than Dalton. You say you saw FBI paper. Who said he saw FBI paperwork? Cynical. Ooh. But West Virginia be on it. They can't do that to churches, but they are. They have done it. They're doing it. It's only in Harvey. And see, the people, they're not trying to make a big noise because they don't want to go to jail. Nobody wants to be in jail at these meetings. They were joined by residents and nearby Dalton allies from across the region. Dalton residents began attending meetings in Harvey last summer in solidarity with local. Together, they began urging residents across Thornton Township to withhold support for Clark in the upcoming Thornton Township race. Say people can't. Real talk. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. This is bad. So shocking. Since I was 2, but now that I'm older, I realize how unbelievably horrified it was for some people. My philosophy. Why is sometimes the toughest question to answer in life? Often it is the simple greed at the root. True. Status, yes, and the power. Money and the power. Why? Because I could shamefully. Facts. I think in Harvey, the mayor was requiring a business license, correct? That is correct. Money, power, and greed. That sounds like some 50 Cent show. Small town politics are the worst. Definitely. And it doesn't get any better. Oh, tell her good night. Wait, they are taxing the churches. Yes. And that's what they're upset about. Cynical. But that happens. It has to be like federally. It shouldn't be like the municipality only can do it. It should be a federal thing. I got you. I hear you. Good night. So, that's why he's saying that the churches have to have a business license. He wants them to have to pay taxes. They want to make money in Harvey. You people need to be careful when playing with the place of worship. Tell it made in Texas. Texas. All churches in Harvey, they want that. What is going on with the Gulf of America? Mm-hmm. Churches in Harvey? Yes. There's a lot of churches in Harvey. I'm surprised churches hasn't gone out of business though. The state is taxing churches. I don't know. I thought that it is a nonprofit, so nobody can tax churches. But I know they have to do. No, now they must got to pay some kind of state. Because I remember the church that I used to belong to, they owe back taxes. So I don't know what back taxes that was for. Good question. Good question. Well, my friends, I've been on here 2 hours. And I am going to get ready and go to bed. Because I have to get up and go to do some work tomorrow. But I will make it my business to come back. I'll be back tomorrow. So we can do this again. And I want to say thank you, Brilliant Disguise, Carolina Mimi, CL Smooth, Wyoming Girl. Thank you today for your donation. I really appreciate you so much. I missed one too. Oh my gosh, hold on. I got to find it before I leave. OMG. Yeah, babe. I want to say thank you because it is worthy. Ay, Dios mío. I found it and I lost it. I put the food in the crock pot but didn't start the crock pot. Yeah, Brilliant Disguise, Carolina Mimi, the CL Smooth, and Wyoming Girl. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you gave today. You've been great. Look for you tomorrow so we can do this again tomorrow. Hopefully we have some more information. It's always something. I appreciate you, the real McCoy, and I hope you feel better too. And hopefully tomorrow you'll feel better so you can come up and chit chat with me. And he said, and Deborah, thank you, and Deborah for the Cash app. Thank you. I got Wyoming Girl. Yes. Good night, chat. And please hit that like button on your way out. But I think we did good today, Carolina Mimi. Yes, ma'am. We thank you so much. I'll be looking forward for you to come on up then. So I ain't gonna pressure you though. And you have a good night too. And Miss Regina, you let me know when you gonna come up here and chit chat with us also. Please, I want each one of you all to come up because you are a part of the family, the A1 Day One. Well, you all have a fabulous Fabulous. And made in Texas to you. Hugs and kisses to you. Hey, have a fabulous evening. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna look for you. Okay. All right. I appreciate each and every one of you all. You all have a good night. She Marie. Good night, Miss N.A. And everyone. Going to rewind. Okay. Oh, you came late. I enjoy your calming voice and good conversation. And I appreciate you coming by also. It means a lot to me. Really, it does. Well, everyone have a fantastic day and be productive and stay happy. And we'll meet again tomorrow. Have a good evening and a good night. Sweet dreams.